I'm at Roy Hill, one of Australia's largest underdeveloped iron ore projects. Today we're going to discover how you as an Australian supplier can become involved in this fantastic opportunity. Barry, tell us a little bit about the Roy Hill project.
The Roy Hill project's a 55 million tonne a year integrated iron ore project. We've got over 1 billion tonnes of resource. It's one of the last major deposits which is not controlled by the majors, which we're very proud of. We will be developing a mine, a process plant, a port and a railway line to complete that, and we are well underway on that work.
Tell us about Samsung's role in the Roy Hill project.
Samsung are the lead EPC contractor. What that means is Samsung was successful in winning the contract to do the EPC work for the major scope. That scope is from the processing plant at the mine site, through the rail, through to the port, and ending at the ship loader, discharging into vessels. So it's what we call a single wrap integrated project.
Samsung are genuinely very excited by the project. It's a mega construction project to the tune of about $6 billion. So I feel it's a good match with Samsung's enormous resources and strengths.
You've been in Perth for some time now. How are you setting up your Australian supply chain to execute this project?
Yeah, look, that's been a major focus over the last couple of months, and essentially there's 3 packages. Package 1 is the mine, package 2 is the railway, package 3 and 4 is the port area. So the strategy is a tiered approach, whereby we'll soon be appointing somewhere between 2 to 4 prime subcontractors, and then they in turn will subcontractor work, and then to second tier contractors, third, fourth, fifth tier contractors, etc. So an amazing, genuinely amazing opportunity for Australian suppliers and contractors.
Samsung has a strong history of delivering major projects globally. This is your first foray into Australia. Can you tell us a little bit about that, thanks?
Yes, that's right, Chris. It is our first foray into Australia. So very importantly, part of the strategy is going to be to engage Australian prime subcontractors, contractors that a lot of construction people would have worked with previously. And also in that tiered approach, of course, it's going to mean that other Australian contractors are going to be engaged, probably smaller companies, are going to pick up work as second, third, fourth, fifth tier contractors. Genuinely an amazing opportunity for Australian business.
Can you provide some tips of how Australian suppliers should approach Samsung?
Yeah, look, the 2 key things you have to do is hook on to the ICN and also with Project Connect. Project Connect and ICN will give updates on who the prime subcontractors are, who else is being awarded work, and that will direct you pretty much where to go, who to contact, how to find out how you can get some work.
The Industry Capability Network welcomes the opportunity to be involved on the Roy Hill project. For me, it's a clear demonstration that the Roy Hill project is serious about Australian industry participation on their project. And we're more than happy to be involved in engaging Australian suppliers with the opportunities that will prevail on the project.
I think the ICN of Western Australia provides the most clearly defined and reliable pathway. I think it's too large an opportunity for companies to rely on mates or sort of loose contacts. The ICN network is a process which is formalised and structured, and I think that provides a level of transparency and reliability which people need to use.
As a supplier, what's the best way to engage with ICN?
Currently, Samsung are listing their packages on the systems. Suppliers just need to go onto those systems, understand the description of the package, and then either register as a supplier that can undertake the tender or register under components of package or second tier.
If I wanted to win some work, could you give us a few tips, our Australian suppliers? What are the things that Samsung are looking for when you award work? What are the key strategic things you look for in a supplier?
Yeah, well obviously apart from price, obviously is an important one, but apart from price there's obviously contractors will be expected to have a really good track record in occupational health and safety. They'll be expected to have a good record in industrial relations and employee relations wise. We're also looking for contractors too that are going to be open to giving the local community and Indigenous communities opportunities to work with them. That's a really highly regarded aspect of winning work.
Samsung have a long, proud history of delivering projects globally like Roy Hill. I understand you have a system in place that also engages local contractors, communities. Can you tell us a little bit more about that, please?
Well, I think people need to understand, I've used the word mega construction project. What that means is it's, as I said, $6 billion worth of project. It's going to be 4,000 plus people working on the project. And certainly Samsung, as you say, have got a proud history of working with local communities in all around the world. This will be no different, and we'll be looking for contractors that can have the capability to engage the local community, local contractors, and certainly Indigenous communities and Indigenous contractors.
So I'm an East Coast Australian supplier. Can I still get involved in the Roy Hill project?
We welcome suppliers to register their interest, either on ICN Gateway or Project Connect. We're working hard with Roy Hill and Samsung to make sure all the procurement packages, or works packages as we call them, get listed up online. So suppliers, no matter where they are, Chris, can actually go online and actually have a good look at the description to see whether they've got the capability to supply. If they can't tender for the full package, we welcome suppliers to register against either second tier or components of package.
We have carried out supplier briefings both at Port Hedland and Newman, as well as Perth, and we have done 2 of those to date, and we are actively working to see how we can develop Australian companies and Australian suppliers to participate in the project during both the construction phase and the operations phase.
It is an amazing opportunity for Australian industry, Australian contractors, and we're really looking forward to getting them involved and getting them through the process.
So now you've heard from all the key players, and you now know a lot more about the Roy Hill project and how, as an Australian supplier, to get yourself involved in the supply chain. I wish you all the very best in your endeavours in what is a magnificent opportunity.